Have you ever watched one of those movies or one of those television shows where there's parents and they're having coffee with another couple or whatever, and their son or daughter is in the backyard with a bucket on their head, banging their head up against the fence, or they're running around in underwear and a cape, and the parents are so proud and they're like, "That's little Timmy. He marches to the beat of his own drum," and they don't stifle his creativity and they just let him or her be them. And that best describes the part of my life that I am in right now. I am, in a way, reparenting myself. And this is the part where I get to be the weird kid with the cape. I dressed up to go to a concert the other day. I was one of the Powerpuff Girls. I purchased a Spider-Man mask with the eyes that blink. I'm dancing, I'm stimming, and I'm just doing things that I've always wanted to do, that I was told was weird, or that black people aren't supposed to do those things. I'm also doing things that are considered to be taboo and talking about things that good girls don't talk about. I saw a movie a couple months ago called Poor Things, and it stars Emma Stone. Please check that movie out. That movie, I don't think I've ever related to a movie as much as I've related to that one. I'm gonna try not to give away too much, but the part where she gets her new brain and she's discovering life in a new way, I feel like that new brain that I received, I got it, a couple years ago. And I'm growing and really coming into myself, and life is new and life is amazing. And I wish this for all women. I was a theater kid in high school. I still am a theater kid at heart. And we did this play called All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And the opening scene is us sitting in a chair, and our posture kind of changes from toddler to preteen to adult to elderly. And you kind of see us, we're kids, and we're discovering the world, and we're digging in our nose, and we're like leaning over the chair. And then as we become a teenager, we're aware of what other people think about us. And then as we're an adult, we're more reserved, and we're doing the right thing, and we are behaving in a certain way. And I think that is unfortunate. That moment when we become aware of the people around us and how they feel about us, and what's weird and what's socially acceptable and what's not. And I'm not talking about just walking up to random strangers and punching them in the face, although sometimes I do feel like I want to do that to people, but that's not okay. Those are the things that I'm not talking about. I'm talking about ladies don't behave this way. Black people don't do this. Adults don't listen to that kind of music. Adults don't dress like that. Adults don't dance this way. And as a woman, as a black woman, I feel like my joy, my rest, my peace, my self-discovery, my constant change, my willingness to be weird in a world that tells me that I am not allowed to be those things is revolutionary. It is a form of protest. Me being honest and saying no to people and sharing my boundaries. There's people that have disrespected me or have crossed some kind of boundary that I have blocked, and they'll go on my mutuals pages and they'll say, "Jules is mean," when in actuality I just told them no or blocked them because they said something that was rude or nasty. Me being alive is revolutionary. It is a form of protest. And it makes me proud and happy every single day that I am living and sitting in this part of my life. And I'm just being cradled by it. And I'm just sort of resting here and excited about the future and exploring things and taking ownership of all the negative things placed on women. Am I a bitch? Yep, I sure am. Am I bossy? Yeah, I am. Am I weird? Yup. Am I a black person doing things that stereotypically black people don't do? Yup. Do I sit my ass in the bed all the time and not be productive? Yes. Do I talk about sex? Do I have it? And if you're looking at this and you're like, you're clutching your pearls, I want you to question that. Why? Who taught you that? Who told you that these things are wrong or embarrassing or taboo? Why do you feel a sense of shame or secondhand embarrassment for somebody who's not even embarrassed or feeling shameful? Look into that.